I am pleased to introduce myself to those of you who are not from the CSCP community and who may not know me yet. With a background rich in various certifications, I have been teaching the prestigious CSCP certification to students from around the globe for quite some time now. Many of my students have recently requested guidance for the PMP exam. Unfortunately, due to my professional commitments, I am unable to conduct live online classes. Instead, I have decided to create a series of videos focused on PMP exam questions. My goal with these videos is not only to share knowledge, but also to help you successfully pass the exam. Before I begin, I would request all my viewers to check the description box of this video. Let's start with question number 1. Which of the following are specifically artifacts that would be used in a Scrum framework for a project with a flexible scope? Select two answers. The options are A. Kickoff meeting, B. Sprint review meeting, C. Burn down chart, D. Kanban board. The correct options here are C. Burn down chart and D. Kanban board. The burn down chart and Kanban board are artifacts often used in agile projects, whereas the kickoff meeting and sprint review meeting are ceremonies used in agile. Question number 2. The team is made up of many experts in various areas of the project. Frequently, the project manager is comfortable with giving directions to individuals and making choices for the team. This is best represented by which management style? A. Democratic, B. Autocratic, C. Laissez-faire, D. Persuasive. The correct answer is B. Autocratic. The autocratic or directive style is used when the leader has enough information to decide for the team and individual opinions are not required. If they need support and input, then democratic would be appropriate. If the team does not need much direction at all, they may be laissez-faire or hands-off. The persuasive style is more of an influencing approach for those outside of your team or when attempting to manage upward. Question number 3. Your team is currently deciding which method of managing an upcoming project will be most appropriate. Both broadly skilled internal team members and externally contracted subject matter experts will be involved for the duration of the project. Considering that the scope is mostly defined but will likely experience some changes, the group will likely elect A. Agile methods, B. Hybrid methods, C. Predictive methods, D. Sponsorship methods. The correct answer is B. Hybrid methods. Hybrid methods are the most appropriate because the team has a defined scope, but change is expected and may require some adaptive approaches. Also, the team is composed of broadly skilled individuals used in agile teams and subject matter experts used more often in predictive teams. Question number 4. True or false? Task identification for a construction project is more likely to occur during regular checkup sessions throughout the life of the project and will be added or removed as necessary. This statement is false. Most construction projects are predictive in nature because the cost of change is high. In this circumstance, the team will have identified the tasks well before execution starts, and even minor changes may have significant approvals required. Question number 5. Of the following examples, which will most likely benefit from a predictive set of project management tools? A. A new corporate website with employee portal. B. The design and building of bridges across major rivers. C. A research and development project for a new to world electronic device. D. Pharmacological development of a new medication for a new disease. The correct answer is B. The design and building of bridges across major rivers. Designing bridges and building bridges are similar in nature and complexity and deal with a lot of complex interactions. A website, research project, and pharmacology project allow for exploration and do not have to have every aspect of the project completed in a defined time frame, making them more agile or adaptive in nature. Question number 6. All of the following terms may be used for projects with an ill-defined scope, schedule and budget from the outset of execution, but will implement work immediately and value will be delivered incrementally and iteratively, except which: A. Agile project management, B. Modern project management, C. Classic project management, D. Iterative project management. The correct answer is C. Classic project management. On rare occasions, predictive project management is called classic project management but would not be applied to an iterative, agile, modern, or scrum type project. Modern project management is a bit of misnomer because both predictive and adaptive methods were developed in the 1960s to 1990s. Question number 7. True or false? Value delivery is about making sure that the customer or client receives benefits and the efforts of the team focus only on work that delivers value. This concept was developed early in the predictive project management lifecycle. This statement is false. To the contrary, the concept of value delivery was more prominently developed under adaptive and agile approaches in the 1970s to 1990s with lean as a core focus. Question number 8. Of the following, which is the least likely component of the project charter? A. Outline of the primary staff expected to participate on the project. B. High-level requirements of the product, service, event, or result. C. Key stakeholder register. D. Business case components and financial resources. The correct answer is A. Outline of the primary staff expected to participate on the project. The project charter may include components from the business case, success criteria, high-level requirements, project description, overall risks known, financial resources defined, key stakeholder register, approval requirements, and exit requirements, among other things. It will not include a defined list of staff at this point, but might have a few recommendations in the stakeholder register. Question number 9. At the initial stages of a project plan, the team will need to determine how delivery will be made. This could be in a single launch or delivery or could be incremental and delivered in stages. Of the following, which is not incremental in delivery? A. A website with access portals for customers, employees, and suppliers. B. The release of a new semi-autonomous car that will have upgrades to fully autonomous over time. C. The opening of a new retail store with grocery, clothing, and automotive sections. D. A wedding planner coordinating the rehearsal, dinner, ceremony, and reception. The correct answer is C. The opening of a new retail store with grocery, clothing, and automotive sections. A retail store opens its doors on a single day and not by section or department. All of the other examples could have the separate components delivered at incremental delivery times. Question number 10. When outlining the initial expectations from all stakeholders, the team wishes to assure that a responsible person and feature functions are aligned with them. What is the best tool for this purpose? A. Work breakdown structure. B. Project scope statement. C. Virtual storyboard. D. Requirements traceability matrix. The correct answer is D. Requirements traceability matrix. Of the options provided, only the requirements traceability matrix gives the participants a view of the requirements, features, responsible parties, as well as other information. Question number 11. When developing features into an initial list, the owner and the team will use multiple methods to determine the priority for each. Of the following, which is not one of the tools used in the agile methods for this purpose? A. Network diagram. B. Moscow model. C. Paired comparison. D. Kano model. The correct answer is A. Network diagram. The network diagram is a predictive tool, whereas the other three options are used to determine priorities in an agile project. Question number 12. True or false? Any plans, processes, procedures, policies, databases, or fixed tools used by the group to improve performance or use as a competitive advantage would be considered enterprise environmental factors. This statement is essentially a description of organizational process assets or simply process assets. Therefore, this is a false statement. Question number 13. Of the following, which is least relevant to the business needs documents? A. Indicate the high-level deliverables or features required. B. Establishes the list of stakeholders involved and classifies them. C. Is used to prepare the business case from both a benefits and financial standpoint. D. Includes a preliminary list of the requirements for pass-fail that will be detailed. The correct answer is B. The business needs documents establishes the list of stakeholders involved and classifies them. All of the responses are correct except the business needs documents may identify the client or customer and specific users but not all stakeholders. The key stakeholders will be outlined in the project charter and later detailed by the project team. Question number 14. As part of a project charter you are just reviewing, you notice that it missed the mark on two key elements of success. Which words best describe what the project overview statement should include? Select two choices. A. Detail. B. Brevity. C. Clarity. D. Complete. The correct choices are B. Brevity and C. Clarity. Project overview statements are the high-level component from the charter that conveys the message of why the project exists and its business purpose. They are to be created in short and simple language. Providing too much detail or aiming for completeness pushes beyond the scope of the project overview statement. Question number 15. True or false? The product roadmap is strategic document that gives direction on how a product, service, or result will be delivered to meet the product vision. This is a true statement of the product roadmap. Frequently, the team will generate milestones from the roadmap and help everyone stay on track. Viewers, if you find value in this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and pressing the bell icon. Thank you.